here's what's happening at Utopia Farms today. But they're traveling in air conditioning in a Jeep Rubicon.
Cutting second cut again today. Then we'll probe it. Try to check the moisture. This will feed tonight and tomorrow morning.
And sheep don't bite or anything. Sometimes they'll nibble at you. Moving to a new barn is like moving to a new house. So let's get started. And today I had a special surprise for me in the milk house. He must be a baby blue jay. Aren't you a clever boy or girl? Must be getting cat food. This is a dangerous place in here with all the cats. Hi. You're a silly bird. You should be outside where it's safer. There you go. Okay, we're feeding some hay to the rams now. That means opening the gate and hoping they don't all come running out. Max, come here. Come on, Max. Buddy. Okay, we got Moses. I know we said we were keeping Moses, but he's going to a good home. He's back here with two big girls from Knockout. So he's gonna have big lambs and nice ones, hopefully. Hi guys, but they're traveling in air conditioning in a Jeep Rubicon. So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, cutting second cut again today. We've got a good opportunity to get hay down. I think we got 4 real good days. Rain on the weekend again. Today is Tuesday. I'm hoping by the weekend we'll be done all the second cut. And the hay looks fantastic. This is pretty well pure alfalfa, and the heavy rains we've had have knocked it down. So you can see this land's quite rolling, quite deep in here. It's all tile drain. So there's, we're controlling the water level in the field, and the extremely good crop of hay. The sheep will have really no problem with this. This will be fed when they have producing milk and have babies. It'll be a loss of alfalfa to produce milk. You can see it's a real good volume of hay. Extremely happy with it. Lots of rain this year, so the hay is done well. So we mowing this down this morning. Yesterday we mowed down that section there. I don't know if you can see how dry it is. So we're trying to get that baled this afternoon and get it home and wrapped. And tomorrow we'll be baling this and wrapping this tomorrow. And then we'll move on to another farm. Got it all raked up. I'm gonna bale that right after lunch. Go home for lunch right now. And we mowed that this morning. And we should be able to get those bales home tonight and get them wrapped too. I just got done baling hay. So that hay is going to be baled tomorrow. It was cut, it was only cut about 8 hours ago. So we're going to leave it till tomorrow morning. This hay here was baled 24 hours ago, and it's baled up. To me, it's borderline a little bit tough, heavy bales. But Lynn and I were having a discussion that we were making the hay too dry and trying to bale them quicker and early. So right now, I think it's about 3:30. I'm hoping to get the 56 bales home tonight and wrap them up within the next 4 hours and get them on the pile. If that makes any difference, that's what they recommend. So we're going to mark the bales and see if we see any difference in the quality. And I'll just show you what the moisture is. So the bale, it's extremely nice hay. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's really nice hay. So we're just going to check the moisture. And I'm just going to press the battery check button, and it says it has a good battery. And we're going to probe it like that. And we're going to check the moisture, and it's going to... So there, that's 40% right there. And you see it where it hits 40? I'm going to guess it's over 50%. So to me, I probably would have left the hay. We'll check another spot here. We'll check the spot right here. Oh, actually, we'll just run the test button first. I don't know if that makes any difference. Then we'll probe it. Check the moisture. See how it hit 40? It's easily 50% or better. So, yeah. Now the problem would have been if I left the hay for the second day and raked it tomorrow morning. It might have been too dry. That's the way I usually do it. That's a pretty heavy bale there right now. So when I feel the hay is cool, and that tells me there's a lot of moisture there, it's definitely not going to drip in the bag. I'm going to say that for sure. Yeah. So we're going to mark them, see how it turns out. But this hay here. Now yesterday, we didn't have a very good sunny day, so it didn't dry very good. Today we had a fantastic day, and this is going to go tomorrow, and it's still quite moist. I'm hoping that's a little drier tomorrow, this piece. But that's what we're doing. Lynn thinks, and we as well, Lynn and I, we discussed it. We thought we were making them too dry. But yeah, to me, yeah, we were following somebody from the prairies, and he didn't like the John Deere baler too much. I have a John Deere baler, so I don't know any better. But I don't think you're going to get much of a harder bale than that. But I like the little baler, because you know why? The baler's got no sensors on it. So, you know how a sensor goes off? It tells you something wrong, but there's nothing wrong. But the sensor's faulty. Sensor's going off. But now it's shut the whole baler down. That's what I don't like about sensors. Like that truck over there, our truck. The death fuel sensor went. The death fuel was working fine. It was right full of death fuel. But the sensor went. $2,000 sensor, and it's telling me in the truck that it's going to shut the truck down, and that's what I don't like about sensors. So that baler has no sensors. That was a very, very cheap, affordable baler. I think I paid $20,000 for that baler, and that baler is made, I'm thinking that baler's made 15,000 to 20,000 bales already. And I've had trouble with the belts, but that's normal. We've replaced the bindings right there, but that's normal maintenance. But that's been a fantastic baler, and let's stop talking about that, because you know how that's going to end up. So anyways, yeah, so normally I would let that hay a little longer, but yeah, I'm thinking, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll keep you in touch with that when we feed them this winter. So we're wrapping bales, and so if you see that right there, so every time it makes a revolution, it's putting 2 layers on. You see how it overlaps? So that bale goes around 8 times, and the whole bale is covered, and there's 2 layers of plastic. So that's 8 revolutions, and then we do 16 more times, which is 24 wraps, and that is 6 layers of plastic if I do the math right. So every time 8 is 2 layers of plastic, another 8 is 2 layers of plastic, and the last 8 is another 2 layers of plastic, is 4 layers of plastic. And that's what we're putting on. 24 revolutions. And I talked in the field, and the hay today is about 50% moisture for sure. It could be a little over. And it's pure alfalfa. So that's what we're doing today. Oh, and also I only had a part roll on the machine, and I rolled on that part roll of plastic. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So on the part roll of plastic, I rolled 21 bales up. So that was a part roll, and I just started a new roll right here. And I'll try to count tonight how many bales I can wrap up with a roll of plastic. And I think the plastic is $130 a roll. And I'm not sure how much plastic's in that roll, how many feet, if anybody wanted to know that. But I'm going to have supper right now, and tonight I'll see how many bales I can wrap up with one roll of plastic. Somebody asked about that the other day, and we never got back to you because we haven't been wrapping for about a week or 10 days. And I'll make sure I keep track of that tonight and let you know. Talk to you shortly. Lynn's got supper for me. I know it's fantastic, so I can't wait to get in there. Hey girls. So these are all first-time ewe lambs. Dorset and Suffolks. So they're going to the pasture. And we mix 2 groups together, so they got their face a little bit in the knot right now because they don't recognize their home. But they're going to have to make the best of it. So I'm going to feed a round bale of hay right now. I don't have so much work to do tonight. So I just threw out a little bit of coarse stuff right there. Cleaned out the whole manger. And now I'm going to refeed them. Just feeding a new wrap bale. And it looks good. It smells really good. No mold. Not that I can say that about every bale, but that bale has no mold on it, so. And it looks really good. I smell it, smells real good, so we'll get that fed and see how they like it. So I just fed the bale. It probably took me about 15 minutes to roll that out and roll it back. So I rolled it to the end, turned the bale around, and came right back up and rolled the other half out. So they're easily going to have enough hay tonight, except for those 2 there that are having a little bit of a discussion. But anyways, the sheep will tell you everything. They like to feed, so But I definitely could have increased the quality of this feed by getting it baled 10 days earlier. But we had such a tough summer, such a really tough spring. It was hard to get in there any earlier. And then I'm going to bring over the core of the bale right here for those 2 Dorsets that we purchased, rams. They can have some nice hay tonight. And I go over to the other barn and load up with pails of grain to bring back for tonight. So just mixing the feed for the rams. That's about 18 pounds of whole corn. And then we add a little bit of limestone to it. And it's probably more limestone than what you should feed. But if they don't need it, it just lays in the bottom of the trough. The limestone definitely gets rid of the stones. And then I'm going to add a little bit of beans to that. And all I do is I just mix it up a little bit. Stir it up in the pail. About 4 times. And now I'm going to go and give the rams the grain for tonight. So we're feeding the rams a little harder right now because we want to get them up into shape for breeding. So I'm going to go in here right now and feed these guys. And I'm not going to show you that because they're going to knock me over if I have the camera in my hand. I'll show you in a few minutes. They're all fed for tonight. And they're fed over there. And they got wrap hay for another day. Clean water. And that's all I can do. So a couple of these rams weren't looking that good with I think they got some parasites yet, so we dewormed a few of them, and hopefully that's the problem. And that's how I bring over my grain. This is enough grain for roughly 300 ewes. This will feed tonight and tomorrow morning. That's what we give them, and I'll see how they respond to that. And if I feel they're not responding quick enough, I'll increase it even more. But each pail handles about 35 pounds a pail. And we actually prefer the corn. We figure the corn has a way bigger punch to it than barley. And we grow a lot of corn.
Tonight we have some surprise visitors, some neighbors from down the road bringing their grandchild over to see some of the lambs. This is Reed feeding some of the bottle babies. It's okay if they all share it. And sheep don't bite or anything. Sometimes they'll nibble at you, but only in a friendly way.
This is done.
All done? Awesome. Good job.
Good. Wow. Isn't that exciting?
You know, the grass will stop growing around the middle of September or something. Yeah.
But we still let them out to play and stuff, like right up until the snow.
Oh, yeah,
and even if it's snowy, they still get to go out.
Right now, the grass is getting a little bit on the thin side, that watery side.
And then we got all the lambs outside doing the same thing. These girls are heading into a new pen. Come on. Come on. There you go. So they're not quite sure. This is a group from the other barn. Go on. There you go. Good girls. Good girls. Come on. They're not sure where to go. But once they get around the corner here, they'll see all their buddies getting fed. And there we go. Another beautiful night. Beautiful sunset. There. Now they're settling in. Moving to a new barn is like moving to a new house. It's exciting but scary at the same time. Hi. Hi there. Hi. It's all right. Hi. You're lovely and you're lovely. Yeah.